Alrighty. So, we should hopefully be live. And it looks like it's good? Question mark. Yeah, it looks like it's good. So I got my Rhino. I have all of my keys equipped. I will probably need to make more of these. For some reason, these say one. I definitely have more than one of them. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But we should be good to go. And then I can also build more. What's up, man?
Nothing much in here.
Oh, not much. Not gonna lie, you kind of scared me
Yeah.
there.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, we'll get you invited in.
Cool. Accept.
I'm prepared to be running around super slow.
Okay, cool. What key do you have attached on?
I have all of them. So,
Okay, I think actually you can run two and I can run two.
all right, which ones do you want?
Uh, what is going on with my internet connection? Uh, the what the hell is going on? Okay, I just need to close the game quickly. It seems like they just being built and not finishing.
Alrighty.
Okay, but I think I have one extinguished dragon key already made, and then I will run the hobbled dragon key.
Alrighty.
Oh, let me restart this freaking game.
All right. So it's starting the mission, but that's fine. I can quickly see if I can find that. I wasn't expecting it to start the mission. I should have known though.
Oh, because I left.
Yeah, I should have realized, but it's alright. I'll quickly run it and see if I can find one.
That's no problem. I will join you as soon as possible. I am logging back in now.
All good. The objective won't be beat. I just went around running till I find it. So,
Okay, cool. Let's switch out Warframes. Could you just invite me
yeah,
to your session again, please? And thank you. Oh, wait, I might be able to join.
there you go.
Cool. There we go. Thanks.
Welcome. I haven't really made any progress here. I'm just kind of. Very elusive. It's probably over here then.
That should be really nice if they made a way for us to find them faster.
Yeah. If I had air support chargers on the right ship, I could utilize that to help find them faster, but I don't have either of those, so I'd have to go farm for them. But it's fine.
What ship
I
is it
don't.
that's...
I would have to look it up. There's a certain ship that gives you the ability for like scans.
Yeah, and you can actually find your caches as well.
Yep. Hmm. That was a pressure plate. There's nothing there. Let's see. Wrong button. So it wasn't far from the extract. So there's a couple rooms that I didn't do. Yep, that's extraction. That's a dead door. So time to backtrack and see if I can find it. It goes down here. Yep. Nothing in there. Sweet.
Oh, come on.
Dead end. I think that was over there. Dead end. Yeah. Right. This one must have been pretty early on. Let's see. If it is up the elevator, definitely not. I never have any luck with these up elevators that are randomly thrown out through the room. Yeah, Rise and Shine, time to get corrupted mods. Exactly. Nothing up there. If
I
you.
checked that way that you're going now. There's nothing that way.
Hmm. Interesting. It's this room over here. That one kills me. That one kills me. Oh no, no. It's okay. Alright. Pretty sure I looked through all of these, but whatever. Double check. Yeah. I looked through this room. This is just a locker room. Alright. Let's see what's over here. I don't feel like I missed it. Have you seen it at all, Chat? Quake, you haven't missed it? Oh, it's right here.
Oh, on my way.
I got it. There we go. Sweet. Now we can just fucking peace out. Alright. Nice job, yeah. I missed it clearly the first time I ran through this area, so that's on me.
Wow, I took the elevator and it took me nowhere.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that happens quite a bit. I just need one more Siphon fragment too. Do you think I should level up some MR while I do this? I think I have a couple sidearms to level
Well, that'd be a good idea.
that I never use.
Have you yet done the Cephalon Samaras quest yet?
Like what do you mean? I guess I don't remember what his quest
Gives you
is.
access. Uh, it gives you access to the onslaught sanctuary. It's just
Yeah,
like an endless fighting system, I suppose that's the best way I can
yeah,
put it and
yeah.
how
I've
I
got,
understand it.
yeah, I've got it.
That is a way that you could level up your weapons as well.
Yeah. I've ran them a couple times. Let's see what pistols I've got. Because I just made a couple pistols. Let's throw one on. Then I can just force level it. Okay. Ready to run it back?
Yeah. Let me just claim my keys, and then I can take off of the toll.
Yeah, I need to get for Zaku. For what we were talking about is I need to get Axie and then yeah, I need to get
So
the
for
Axie and
Zaku
then
itself,
Neo. Yeah, just for Zaku himself, because I'd much rather just get the Prime Frame. I don't know if I want to farm up for all the whole weapons and everything,
Yeah.
because it's already taken me so long to try to sit down and work to farm up the other ones. I just need to do it at some point. I've been just trying to get
Okay.
stuff for builds.
I put on the bleeding dragon key and the extinguished dragon key as well.
Alrighty.
So then you can just take that off and then it'll be good.
Alright. How do you feel that movement was there, Coach Quake, for that last mission? Get the sideline perspective here.
It's not a demo in that. This looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Highly doubt it will be in the same place.
I don't think I really ever see them in the same place.
Ooh, found something. The sculpture.
Sculpture? Alrighty. That leads me to nowhere. Alright, so I guess they're here. It's a dead end room. This is probably a dead end room. Yep. Got it. Sweet. Gotta murk all those guys.
I did mark the treasure on the map, so
Yeah, I'm running back for it right now. What was that? 2 minutes? Dude, under 3 minutes? It's pretty good. Pretty proud of that.
hopefully next run I'm a little bit more useful.
No, you're all good, bro. I'm not like clearing all the rooms methodically like you are. So, like, I'm just quickly running through, checking very fast, and then picking another door and going through and checking that room as fast as I can. So, I'm not
Might as
backtracking
well.
through each room, which I probably should be. But then I'm like, if I hit the end, then I just backtrack through the rooms that I don't remember going in through.
Yeah. Might as well get the resources in some of the rooms as well.
Yep, that's
So
true. I'm not
I
even
have
going
actually
after the
been running.
resources. I've just been running for the clip.
uh,
From again soon. You're
in
going to
any
need a
time.
bunch. Yeah, I'm going to need a ton of credit. I already have like some mods that need 1,000,000 credits, and I barely have enough. So I need to farm up a ton of credits. Honestly, one thing that we can do is if I have like a full day off where I can stream, which I know is not typically the case for my work days to my outside of work days and streaming days, but if I ever do, which I think I will start having like Sundays to where I can start streaming like all day with nothing in between that I have to worry about. We can do like a longer stream where we just do like trying to go for like credit max cap or something.
That sounds cool. I'm down for that.
You guys are doing good with the points. Yeah, so that was pretty smart. It takes so long though. I think we should have went back to like your Wukong setup and had you farming points in the back of Wukong like like you typically did in the other times that we ran. I think that's who you're running was Wukong. Otherwise, I'm wrong.
Uh,
Uh,
I am
but
running Caliban.
I'll start talking to Quake there. But
Ah, sorry, sorry,
no, you're
sorry.
good.
Okay.
You're good. Um, and we could have farmed up some points off the back, and then we could have had like two split teams, like a back team and a front team, or something. I think that would be a good method to do next time when we go credit farming if we want to do a 4-man team like that. To get max credit in a reasonable amount of time, you'll need a credit booster, a credit blessing, and during a credit booster weekend from DE. Yeah, so I mean, we gotta time it at some point. I'm sure it'll be a ways out till we actually do it. In the meantime, we can just farm up every small amount of credits, or we could just build it up over time, like true proper finance bros. Have you seen the door at all, Fallen?
Nope.
I kind of got sidetracked and just went autopilot mode from talking there. All right, let's get dialed back in here. That's a dead door. That one's good. Let's see what's over here. It loves rooms like this, I feel like. But today it's not. Today it's not loving rooms like that. Notice how I don't even have Rhino skin activate or Iron skin activated. A couple 100 million around MR16 that carried me up until now. Yeah, so honestly, I could probably just get like a couple 100 million and be satisfied. If that's what happens, that's just what happens, man. Hmm. So the exit's not too far. That's a dead door. This is nothing. Nothing. definitely don't want to go down
I
there.
found it. Found it.
Nice. I bet you I've just missed it. Yep. Go ahead and grab her, bruh. You found her, grip. You get to grab her, see if you have better luck than me in terms of what we get. I was going for narrow-minded, but then I had to change the thumbnail. I had narrow-minded put it in the thumbnail, then I had to change it for this stream because I made a run to get the background picture for the thumbnail and walked out. I was taking it very casually, just trying to find it before the stream, get the thumbnail all set up, good to go. Ran around, found the door, grabbed the loot, left, and it was narrow minded. I was like, well, time to change that.
Nice.
So then I had to find like catalyzing shields because I think that's the corrupted mod that sells for the most from what I've seen so far. Because then I can just sell it for like 10 plat or something, and then from there could get some Warframe slots for somebody or something. Or get some Warframe slots for
Yeah,
myself.
the nice thing about these mods are there'll always be somebody wanting something. So
Yeah.
whatever you
These
don't see as useful, somebody's gonna end up buying it.
yeah, these are genuine mods that are kind of needed. Make sure there's not a Siphon fragment right there. There's usually some that like to spawn there.
Catalyzing shields.
Well, we got the catalyzing shields, so that's good. That was one that I was wanting. I can sell that.
I'm assuming that's a good mod then.
Yeah, it sells for like 10 plat unpipped. That's like, I'm pretty sure out of all the ones that I have, which I have like a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mods. Out of the 10 mods, that's the only one that sells for even close to 10 plat. Even close to double digits. The other ones only sell for 2. So that's 1/10 of them out of the ones that I've found so far that I have dupes of that can sell. Check the market for
Oh,
any weapons you can just buy with credits or buy the blueprint for. That's a good idea.
this will not do any damage.
Make sure it's not mastered for you yet. Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing it'd pop up if you got it like this right here, that we own it already. And there we go. I think those are all secondaries. And I can't build any of them. Besides these two. Would recommend keeping any weapons you enjoy and selling the rest in your inventory to save on weapon slots too. Don't get rid of prime weapons. Okay. Well, that's doable. Got a lot of weapons I don't like.
Oh, and
Anyways, I'm gonna.
just to add on the selling weapons part, you gotta also just be careful what you sell, because some at a later stage, some newer weapons will require an old weapon as well, like
Yeah,
either
I was saying that
as a
on some of
material.
them.
So yeah, I made the mistake of buying and selling, and shot myself in the foot basically.
Okay. Pretty sure this is a dead door because it doesn't have the blue outline around it. That one's dead. Yeah, that was pretty nice, huh?
Did you make it?
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, I'm definitely lost.
Yeah, this is a big one. These are usually the harder ones to find it on. We've kind of gotten bad luck having bigger ones, so. What? That was weird. Okay. Oh, better pop that.
Yeah, cool, we found it.
Yep.
Nice job.
No, fuck you. Damn it. I knew he was gonna do that. Having the keys really messed me up there. My Warframe is strong, as he says afterwards. Yeah, uh-huh. As I got my ass handed to me. this way? Interesting. Yeah, that was not a fair fight, huh? The guy came up on me when he was handicapped. He knew somebody ratted. Somebody told him. I know there's crime mobs in here, but I guess so. Alright. Catalyzing shields. We did get one of, so that's good. Mark that. Trying to remember to mark my ones that I get so I can remember which ones we've farmed so I can look at them later to see how much they sell for or stuff like that.
Just putting my Warframe back together.
Oh, you're good, man. So close. So close to having Mirage Prime.
Okay, so I may rather not run a new Warframe. Let's just stick with what we know.
Pretty sure I got that thing built like. Alright. Let's see. Where'd it go?
I found it.
Oh, nice. Right at the start. That's good.
It needs a decaying key.
There you go.
That was funny. And most likely we would have missed that.
Yeah, dude. Right at spawn, basically. Now I can just destroy every enemy that we see and get out.
Picking up now.
Alright, so far so good.
Which way? This way. Forward. Focus and
I would say that was a good use of the ult. That was like prime positioning for that.
Yeah.
But has my Lotus always looked like that? I feel like she has not. I feel like she looked differently the other day, but maybe I'm wrong. I just have stopped paying attention to her being in the side.
There is a fragment here somewhere. Oh.
It's one they've already got there. Dang.
What do we get? Overextended.
Overextended? That's another good one.
Mm. So freaking tired.
Yeah, what time is it for you right now? Like almost midnight or something?
Oh, it's like 7 o'clock.
7? Dang. Yeah, so it's just
7
coming into the
p.m.
end
to
of the
be
night for
specific.
you.
I didn't hear that last part. Could you please repeat that?
Uh, it's coming into the end of the night for you then, huh?
Yeah, and I've been up early anyway, so I think I've been up since 5 today.
Yeah, that sucks. I have to do that for work myself. I have to get up at like 3, and it's terrible.
3.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess I get up at like 3:30ish. It depends sometimes though. Uh, so there's sometimes where like I get up at like 4, but
Ah,
it depends on factors really, on how I'm feeling or if I was doing a stream or something. But usually I try to get up decently early so that way I'm a little bit more awake before I go in. Otherwise, I just feel like if I wake up later, I
zombie.
feel worse. Yeah, this is what I've come to
Uh,
realize.
s- as the past couple days, I suppose that I'll be up early. I have to take one of my siblings to school, so
Oops,
once
sorry.
that stops, then I get to be free man once again.
Yeah, I get that.
And I just drove around a lot today, so it's busy day, hectic day.
Got the door. Yeah, my Lotus definitely did not look like that last Lotus in the last one. I don't know what happened to cause that, but it was interesting. Oh, I was close to the end anyways. That works. That was kind of interesting. We would count that as lucky. Alright, which do we think it will be? What does even overextended go for right now? Let's pull it up. Buyers.
Maybe by
People are looking around like 8, 7 for it.
maybe we get blind rage.
Yeah, Blind Rage would be sweet. Magnum Force. I think that's a new one for me. Maybe it's not. It's definitely not. But I'm sure it doesn't really sell something that's a pistol one.
I don't think they sell much for the pistol.
No, pistols are like 2 plat every time. So it's okay.
What time is it on your end though?
It
You mentioned
is 10 o'clock or 10 something now. But yeah, it's like 10 a.m.
okay, now that makes sense. I honestly forget there's a time difference, so when you said you were having breakfast, I was slightly confused.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. It was like almost 9 when I ordered it. But I need to go grocery shopping, bro. Like, it sucks not having any groceries in your house.
Trust me, I know that. I know that sucks.
Yeah.
Are you living alone?
Do that. Say again?
Are you living like on your own or?
Yeah, I live on my own.
Groceries suck when you do it on your own.
Yeah, like every task is just so dull if you're doing it by yourself. I feel like maybe it's just because I'm not such like a. Maybe it's because I have like social anxiety for going out or something. I don't know, but I definitely get into my head about going
My
out and going
understanding,
shopping and stuff.
I kind of feel the same way. When I'm at uni, I live on my own, so like grocery shopping is a tedious and
Yeah,
time-consuming process.
yeah, and you always like,
Because you have to think so far ahead, like, okay, how long is this gonna last? Should I get this?
yeah,
It's just,
yeah, and then like half the stuff I buy, I don't really eat because I missed the time date on it because I was planning on it later, but then I miscalculated. I'm terrible at this room with the keys on. We'll see on this one if I can get it. Terrible. Alright, we'll just ditch it. I'm too fat for it right now in terms of how I feel. It's okay.
come on.
I got it. Have you gotten anything good? Yeah, I got narrow minded before stream, and then I got overextended on stream and catalyzing shields on stream so far. So two good ones there. Still need to get one other one that I needed. Which is Blind Rage. That was weird.
Okay, can turn that off now. Laptop should be running smoothly from now.
Otherwise, I think we've gotten Tight to Clip and Magnum Force, which are both meh on the downsides, but so far I think 3 to 5 have been good. 3 out of 5 has been good, and 2 out of 5 has been bad. I think we've done 5. Critical
I'm not
delay.
exactly sure how much we did. Oh no, that's a good one. That's a good one as well.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Um, I think Quake mentioned something about this a couple of days ago when I asked him about mods. He might have mentioned this.
I think critical delay. It sounds like it's a good one, so we're gonna go with it. Gotta get some keys going real quick. How's work going for you, Quake? Or did you have to work today? You're probably not even at work yet, are you? Might be. It's like 8 your time if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong in time zone, but I think that's correct. First class right now. What are you gonna have them do? Alright, I'm good to run her back.
Let's go.
What am I having them do? Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna have them do? Like play Type Racer? They're working on their learning apps. What does that mean? Computer apps for kids to help them learn math or reading. This is first grade right now. I see. I see, I see. Found the door.
Yeah, that was fast.
I need to grab my yummy star.
Come on.
That makes sense in terms of like what computer apps are now. I guess I should have known. Is there any like actual genuine fun ones that are on there that you've I'm guessing you've probably tried them, right? Like you there's no way that you're teaching them this and you I feel like you probably have tried the games if they're games. So is there any games that are actually like genuinely kind of fun? They're probably not actual games. They're probably just like Alex or something, but for kids. But like I don't know. I don't know how to describe what Alex is. It's like ALEKS. That's what they had us do in college. It was just make learn at your own pace math class. It's kind of weird in hindsight. That's what they had me do in college. I definitely cheated on that like a decent amount in terms of like the homework. Uh, I would try to solve it first. Don't get me wrong. I would definitely try to solve it first. And then if I couldn't solve it, I would use the like photo math or whatever other app to solve it. And then I'd walk through the steps so I could understand how to do it. But if it was taking more than 5 minutes, I was like, yeah, probably not understanding this correctly. Let me try to understand it. Because, like, I didn't have a teacher. Like, our teacher didn't teach us math. They just, like, open up Alex, and you guys are just going to work on this. And everybody learns at their own pace and finishes them at their own pace. So all we had to do every week was just do, like, do, like, 10 courses. We had to finish 10 lessons to be on track for the year. You know for sure that I damn well procrastinated that. And definitely didn't do any of my 10 until super late. And by super late, I mean like last couple weeks, having to put in like 50 in a week. But oh yeah, I've got a couple games saved that the kids show me. I give some classes free time on the computers. They always find something good. They play FNAF, sometimes too. Dude, FNAF at that age? Yeah, that seems about right. Like,
I take it that Quake is a teacher.
yeah. Burden Mag. That's fine. I can sell another one of those, maybe. That's only like worth 2 plat.
Explains how he's able to communicate some of the stuff about this game so well to us.
Yep, yep. He's pretty good at
He's got the
teaching.
experience.
Yeah. That's what I was telling him the other day. So, like, why doesn't he just make, like, tutorial videos for this game on stuff that he knows? Because I'm sure he'd do super well with it. But I don't know. Not something that he's after doing, I guess. But he would be pretty decent at it, I feel like. Saying as that he teaches us this game. And I'm pretty hard to
Yeah,
teach, I feel like sometimes.
nah, same here, same here. Uh, it's sometimes very difficult for me to catch on to certain concepts, especially if I don't like it.
Yeah, that's everybody though, really. Truthfully speaking. Ross can tell you more about this, but trades are not worthless. Are not worth less than 6 plat. I'm guessing it's because of cost, but yeah, these these ones, like, people only want to buy them for like 2 plat, or people are selling them for like 2 plat for some of these mods. This is gonna be a difficult one, I feel like. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Thought for sure I was going to be respawning. But you know what? I'll take it. Interesting. Not finding it. What do you think is something that, like, a beginner should do in the game that isn't really recommended? Trying to
So
think of an
something that
interesting question that would be like, or maybe like if you were to write, hmm. So I saw this in a book here. I'll tell you what I'm thinking inside my head right now to see if I can describe it. So I saw this in a book once that like beginner players are like beginner like people to a job, or like a puzzle or something challenging that would keep them more engaged. They took 2 groups and they had like a test group that was the group that got no notes, and they had to solve a puzzle, a pretty difficult like puzzle. Uh, they took twice as long as the second group. The second group had like a note given to them from like the first group, and it was like a little tip or a thing or like some message for them, just a message or a tip, whatever you wanted to put down. And the second group ended up solving the puzzles twice as fast with just that, which obviously makes sense if you're giving them like a tip, but some of them just got like messages like saying good luck, it took me this long, I bet you can get it faster, stuff like that. That had like positive uptones to them, and it had positive effects on that. So interesting, like, way to think on it. But what would be a tip or like a message that you would give a new player to this game? Thought that was an
well,
interesting one.
I think it honestly varies for what type of player you wanna be in the game.
Yeah.
The way that I play now is not the way that I play as compared to in the beginning, especially the amount which that I do on missions and all that. So I would say, look, the basic guides are out there. So just do the missions. Don't worry too much about the quest. Focus on leveling up your warframe, leveling up your weapons, trying to get your MR rank up. Uh, Basically that. not can't really think of anything else. Not to compare yourself to like a massive YouTuber that also plays this game and his builds are just like out of this world, and you compare yourself to that, and you try and work yourself to exactly that. Just play at your own pace, enjoy the game for what it is, don't rush it, take it easy.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
That's
Definitely agree. What do you guys? This is
that's
a. What do you? Hmm. Never mind. Go on. Sorry.
that's basically just things that I wish somebody told me. I rush things too fast, and now I am behind
What made
and
you?
very
What made you want to get into this game? You and I kind of started around the same time, from what you said, right? It was like August-ish.
yeah
So what made you want to get
yeah
into
yeah.
the game?
So basically, I think the first Descendant came out not too long ago actually, and I was kind of looking for a game that I can play with one of my friends. Like since we live in different cities, looking
Yeah,
for just an online looter shooter that we can play together passively, and something similar to Destiny as well. Seeing as well, Destiny just went downhill, and I ended up getting first Descendant first, but the game didn't run well on my laptop, and I just started looking for other alternatives, and this happened to be one of the alternatives that popped up. And
interesting.
I looked at the size of the game and everything, and I was like, the reviews are good. It's an old game, should run well on my laptop. And then I looked a bit into it, checked out the gameplay, and I was quite impressed. And I said, well, this is what I am going to be addicted to for the next couple of months.
Yeah, that's that's a that's a pretty, I would say, like popular way of being into the game too in some way, because I remember hearing a lot whenever I was thinking about getting into the game about how First Descendant wasn't really what people liked as much as they thought they would, and then Destiny was ending. I remember
Yeah,
both those topics coming up, but I wasn't playing either game or looking to get into either of those games for me. So
yeah,
it's interesting hearing somebody that came from that perspective and tried to get into a game but like one of those.
yeah. To be honest, I saw the reviews on the first Ascendant, and they weren't good. But I I try and not let other people's opinions on certain things get in the way of what I want to do. And
Yeah,
I was personally impressed with the graphics and the gameplay and everything. So that's why I wanted to get the game. And when it just didn't want to work, I fell in love with this game eventually. I think all of that. I think it
yeah,
eventually worked out well.
yeah. I would agree. What do you think keeps you playing this game? Like, what is it that like you find the most enjoyable of the game that like brings you back every time?
Just the amount of work you have to do. So basically, if you really want something, you got to work hard to get it. And I don't know about you, but that feeling of, working hard for something and then finally getting it is really something else. It's an amazing feeling. So, yeah, that's kind of what keeps me coming back. And at this point, it's kind of like an addiction. So, yeah, that also.
Yeah, I get that. It is kind of like an addiction. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Found the door. I like that I stop exactly what I'm doing when I see the door. Community and flexibility. I would also agree. I think the community and flexibility of it feels real fun. Just being able
Yeah,
to bounce
the
in
the
whenever.
community is amazing. Uh, I I don't think I've ever come across like any toxic player or anything like that. Everybody is like super helpful that I've come across, and that kind of works well for the game as well.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. How about you? What keeps you coming back to this game?
I would say probably the streaming community for sure. I've gotten to the point to where I just turn off playing with online players because honestly, I play with a lot of you guys every time I'm online. Like the
Yeah,
last couple times where I've been offline playing though, to like farm up stuff for streams and just try to get some good stuff so that way I can make farming easier. Because I don't
yeah,
want to like what you were talking about in Discord earlier with the Zaku stuff is like when are we gonna do it? I feel like it kind of the more I do like a lot more streams and more streams on it, I feel like it's like it takes so long to get to there. So I need to try to get some stuff that makes it easier for me to get to there. I feel like, and then I can go back
yeah,
into farming for it. But I think it's the idea of like being able to play games with you guys and like have this like community, the streaming community side of it from the streamer perspective, I guess. Because now, like, I've ran into some people within the community that I'm not really, I would say, are toxic. Like, I've had guys quit out on me just because I do something wrong. But overall, then
yeah.
I interact with you guys a lot, and then it brings me back to like how positive this game can be.
No, I will also say like since starting like with watching you and playing with you guys and joining with Discord and all that, the game's become even more fun. It's I think it's just a thing of like you're playing with people you're comfortable with in a certain sense, and nobody's too concerned about we gotta really do this now or some serious situation. We're just having fun. We have a goal, but we're having fun around it, and
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
I think that's definitely been a huge benefit for me playing a lot. And honestly, I've been looking forward to get on Warframe. I haven't really found myself burning out on it as much as I was earlier. Now that I play with
Yeah,
you guys, it's a nice sis. Yeah, I know. What's his name's been putting a
I
seed in me. Hey, don't clip that. Don't clip that.
and just to like add on like the people that we play with and so forth. There was a time where I got kind of bored playing, but that was because I always ran solo.
Yeah,
The friend that I should have been playing with, he either isn't able to hop on as regularly as I am, and I, I just got to a point where I was just tired of playing alone, and the purpose of the game originally was to like play with my particular friend and so forth. But yeah, so that's what I say. Like once I found you guys, that like everything has changed, and I'm not playing as much as I used to, but the quality of the time that I spend playing is much better than
yeah,
before, if that
yeah.
makes sense.
That does make sense. I would agree. I would say I definitely agree with that from my perspective too. Uh, so I would say like the solo streams beforehand, I definitely enjoyed the game, but I felt like it made it more frustrating sometimes playing by myself with either randoms or something. And I felt like I was doing something wrong or not getting it, and I feel like that was making the
Yeah.
experience frustrating for other people.
I get you on that as well. It's also why when I was playing on my own, I just switched to solo because these guys, they were just basically destroying everything much faster, killing enemies much faster, and never really gave. I felt like I wasn't getting the chance to actually like enjoy the game, play everything how it's meant to be played.
Yeah.
So switching to solo seemed like a logical idea, but
But at first it's so
yeah,
much fun. At first it's so much fun when you're like running into like those guys that are so fucking so much higher level than you and they're just destroying everything. It makes you also feel like a god when you're starting. But then at
yeah,
some point
and
the disconnection happens and you're like, I don't really feel like a god anymore. I feel like I'm more of like a pest right now.
yeah, and it's like you said, you came across some people that like would just not play anymore or like leave the party. If I'm not mistaken, that would be along the lines of what you said.
Yeah. They would
Some of the guys that are high level are really nice that I've played with, and that's cool. But I have come across some other people that are like, not the friendliest in chat, I
yeah.
suppose.
Yeah. So it's interesting now to think on this. But one of my new boss just told me something because like me and him are both like GMs. Like I'm his assistant, and he's like the overall boss of the store. So I'm like just an assistant general manager, and there's another guy that's like the general manager. But I was like, why do you think some of these department managers don't get it? Are too scared to just like learn some stuff, or they're super critical on people in certain scenarios, but then really less than others. And he said, Joey, I read this in like a parenting book as to like our it was a it wasn't a parenting book. It was Mr. Rogers, an episode of Mr. Rogers. They did an interview or something in, and Mr. Rogers says a reason why most parents fail at being a parent is because they forgot that they were a kid once, and it makes that like perspective change a little bit when you think about players that are a little upset like that. Is it's because they're forgetting they were in those shoes at one point in time too.
You know what? I I totally agree with that. I
So
totally
it's
agree
a
with that.
good way of thinking about it. I can still remember seeing my friend who was max rank with his fashion Rhino Prime. He made me want to grind this game. Yeah, there's like I remember seeing like Hydroid and being like, "Holy shit, Hydroid is fucking cool, dude." Like I'd want to play
Yeah,
Hydroid, to be honest. And I haven't even went for Hydroid, but I remember seeing him and being like, "This is sick. I would love to have that frame." And then I
yeah.
put it in the back burner as something I wanted to do, and then I just never did it. I figured out how I can get his parts, and then I was like, yeah, this farm kind of sucks. I'm not gonna do this, even though it's probably way easier now.
I felt the same way when I think just completed I just completed something on Earth, and then I got access to the Gara Prime, not Gara Prime, just normal Gara, and I was kind of hyped. I was like, yeah, just like I can make my second frame now, and then I just never got around to it.
Yeah. I'm not having any luck with this door. Oh, it's right here, bro. This is that door that you guys were praising me for last night for finding in that same spot. Hydroid Prime is 80 to 110 plat. That's fine. I could farm that. See, this is how I saw it last night, Quake. Was when we came through this door in this set, it was like right there. It was just like a prime direct line to it. I just kind of like had a nice spot. Saw a smidge of door. I don't think it was a smidge of door that I saw, but I think I gotta see the whole door. It was just perfectly positioned for my favor. And plus, if you know exactly what shape you're looking for, it makes it super easy. That's the one way I've learned it. Is like this door looks so unique that it's the only door that kind of has like glowing circles in the middle of it. Because these doors have like their bands glow, but that one has like a glowing circle right in the middle. Like these are just kind
Yeah.
of banded. So I think that also helped me knowing that and being able to utilize it. Ooh. I think I got like maybe 2 more runs before I have to get off. But transient fortitude is good. We're going to have to decorate the dojo for Christmas. Yeah, probably should. You know how much it costs for decorations though, bro? It's so much. We just need to go around having a recruiting day where we just go to like beginner missions and just start inviting a bunch of newbie players.
Another place is like the recruitment chat. There's always people looking to like join
Join a
clans. So
clan. Yeah, we should post like, oh, we looking for anybody looking for a clan or something.
yeah, yeah, definitely. That sounds like a plan.
Old school
Where
marketing, bro. Word of mouth. We got to get out there. We can't be a business without word of mouth marketing. That's the number one marketing. If you take any
yeah,
marketing class, it's the first thing they teach you.
go, here we go.
People always talk about a bad experience. They won't talk about any experience if they never had it, but they will always possibly talk about a highly good experience too. So send them ads. We want adverts out there. We're gonna make a circular for Warframe. We're gonna have a newspaper ad. Everything.
Yeah,
We're gonna put it on the bulletin boards of every shop in town.
okay, which way can I go? Well, so far the doors that I've found have been from following you, so I think I'll just do that.
Got it.
Never mind, he's found it.
Sorry if it feels like I'm taking everything in terms of finding them. I can slow it
No, it's
down a little
because
bit.
you are running through the place a lot faster than I am,
Yeah, you're kind of
and
like.
I'm still
It's good to have the double check though, because like if I get all the way to the end, then at least when I circle back, you've already found it. So it's actually like the
and
perfect pair, really.
yeah, and the other thing is, well, your movement speed is a lot faster than mine. Not in terms of like frame wise, like human being person wise.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you're playing on a keyboard and mouse. I'm using a controller.
Yep, I am indeed playing on keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I have it. I have my jumping slide button on my middle mouse or on my mouse, so I don't even have to hit
Oh,
the
cool.
space bar sometimes, or I don't even have to hit control, so like I can just continue holding shift. It's just right on the mouse, dude. Having mouse buttons
Oh, that's kind of cool.
is so nice. It's one of the things that like whenever I started playing with mouse and keyboard, I was terrible with when I swapped over from PS4 to because I used to do streams on my PlayStation, and I ended up getting to the point of building my PC for streaming to have more games to play and like
Yeah.
better stream control and all of that. And I used to
Yeah.
just always try to use a controller, always just try to use the controller because I hated the feeling of mouse and keyboard. And the first game that I tried to get into was Rainbow Six Siege, and that was such a difficult game to try to get good at mouse and keyboard on right at the start.
Yeah, nah. I I went through a similar thing with what was it? I think it was Valorant. Yeah, I got Valorant on my laptop, and I don't know if it was just a issue with me, but I don't think you can play with a controller on Valorant. And yeah, that was just horrible.
Yeah, the problem is like when you're playing against somebody that has full like wrist like axes, like they can hit better than your dead because like you have a dead zone with a controller and everything for looking
Yeah,
around and all of that. There are people that can do really well with controllers and play really well against keyboard players with controllers, but it has to be a game
yeah,
that aids them in some way and gives them a benefit at the same time.
yeah. And the only other issue is, well, technically, my laptop is not actually supposed to be meant for gaming. It's for schoolwork.
Hey man,
So,
they they gotta expect it though. Like I would be doing that too.
so
Dude,
this isn't really a gaming
I was
laptop,
using
but
my school's Wi-Fi for pirating movies because I was a broke college student. Like they gotta expect it.
I actually, we can't actually do that at the college or university. The Wi-Fi
It's blo-
blocks certain content.
yeah,
So I I usually download movies and such like through torrents,
doors right here.
and oh, cool, there you are.
Certain content, yeah.
So yeah, so couldn't you like you can't use it for much,
Yeah.
but at least I remember I would go to class with my laptop on certain days if I needed to take notes and other stuff, and I kind of had a few games that I could play with keyboard and mouse. So
Uh-huh.
the Wi-Fi at on campus was extremely strong. So I would play games in class.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Ain't nothing better to
And
do than
every
game in class, man.
and every now and then somebody would look over because I'm just hearing keys being smashed down.
That hey, I would play video games during class too. To be honest, during some of my classes. Let me be honest. Like my math class, my computer class. Like I didn't really need a computer class to teach me Word and all of that. I was already like
Yeah,
certified and everything like Microsoft when I went to college. So during those classes, I just goofed, bro. I had A's right from the start. I'd finished everything, so
yeah.
I would just literally do nothing but play games. Yeah, like I had to take an intro
Uh,
to computers, and that was like the dumbest class for me, because it's like, yeah, I play video games on my computer at home, like, and I built my computer. I know a lot about computers enough to pass intro to computers.
yeah. It's just what's required, I suppose.
Like we had to name what
I
computer parts
remember.
did and everything. It was dumb.
Yeah. I dealt with a similar issue with my. It was a drawings class, engineering drawings class, and I kinda already did most of the work in high school already. Like I knew how to draw structures and like a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
So the class was quite boring, and it was a breeze to actually pass. But unfortunately, this is how it is. Like whether you know the work or not, you just gotta do it.
Yeah. Narrow-minded. That's a good one. It's the second one.
Nice. That I can sell.
All right.
Okay, well, I think this will be my last game.
Yeah, it's probably the last one I've got going for me too. Because it is 10:40 or 10:50, and I have to work at 12. So, and I'm not even ready. So I give myself an hour to get ready real quick.
Should be more than enough time to get ready and then be at work.
Yeah, I live 11 minutes away from like my job in terms of drive time, so I gotta account for that too. And that's not counting. I guess that is counting some of the worst like outcomes, but we'll see. 11 minutes isn't bad compared to most people though, so I can't complain.
I know definitely some people commute like an hour just to get to work.
Yeah. Some people walk to work too, man. Like I live in a place to where we get a lot of snow during winter, and I have people that are like walking to work.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like, okay, man, you're kind of crazy, but if you want to ride, just let me know, and I can give you a ride to work. They're like, no, 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 I like it. It's my exercise for the day. I'm like, shoot, you're insane. I would not be walking through ankle-high snow all the way to work, and it'd take me an hour to get to work. That would be terrible.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's just become so part of your routine. Like when I am home for the semester, I have access to a car. But when I'm away, I don't have access to a car. So I spend my time if I need to go somewhere, I just walk it.
Yeah,
And the mall is like I don't know, like a 20-minute walk. And it's quite nice as well, so not that. But walking in the snow, nah,
yeah. Like I
that's
feel like when you're talking like ankle-high snow or a little bit taller, it's a little dangerous at some points, I would say.
where is this dude?
I don't know. He's probably behind me somewhere.
Or is it behind me? Yeah,
Oh, he's right over here.
yeah, cool. That's a bit funny.
Another stalker. Yep, it's two.
And actually kind of gets worse once you get to Steel Path.
Once
If
you
I'm
get to
not
steel
mistaken,
path,
actually,
yeah.
every mission Steel Path will spawn like a stalker.
Ah, dang. Tried to be too fancy. Be lurking. I will check out the rest of the VOD when it's posted. Have a good one, Scrub and Dragon. See you, Quake.
See you, Quake. I know you can't hear me, but oh well.
I'm pretty sure I turned you up, so I think they can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Alright, still gotta find this room.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I have no idea where Suat came from. Yep, that's who I came from.
Should have known it wasn't gonna be that one. That one's dead. Oh, it's right here at the very end. Literally right across from the ending.
You've opened an Orokin vault. It appears unaffected by the infestation.
What odds are that?
Artifact. You've got it. Something is different about this artifact. The correct will stop at nothing to prevent that artifact from escaping.
How odd.
Mission complete.
Depleted reload. Alright, well, we got some good ones. We got some ones that was after, so I would say that was a win.
Yeah, definitely. Too bad we didn't get blinded rage. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that one would have been sick. I still got a farm for that one. Go ahead and grab my key that I had crafting here. And then I guess I will go ahead and get off here. Thanks for playing, Fallen. I had a good time. It was very enjoyable.
Same.
As for the
Gonna
stream,
check up on. Not a problem, man. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy your night, day further. All the best at work.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully it goes well for you.
Yeah, thanks, man. See you around.
See ya.